everybody. Welcome into Let's Talk Kentucky. I'm your host and moderator, Sherelle Roberts, and I am joined by the Let's Talk team. We've got Anna Tarullo in for Susan Mills, Kim Dixon, and Lisa High. Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Okay, completely unplanned. We did it again. I literally just looked over and realized shades of green and blue, and then you two with this print.
Yeah. Come on.
I'm telling you.
Hey, same wavelength.
It is a mind meld.
It is.
It is.
You know what? Because we actually get along, we like each other. I think we just have kindred spirits.
I think so too.
A little bit of chemistry.
Yeah, I like
Exactly.
it. Even Anna, she's just visiting.
I was like, okay, mic check. Picked it up.
She's got it too. Okay, so today, with every day, we like to start with Talk of the Town. And first up on today's Talk of the Town, when you're brushing your teeth in Lexington, did you smell a little something? Did it taste a little funny to you?
A little funky.
Little funky?
Yeah.
Well, it's not just you. So Kentucky American Water says that with the change of the season, evidently there's a little bit of algae decomposition happening. And so that metallic, that earthy smell that you're smelling, it's just the algae, which makes me feel better. Now, safe to drink.
Safe to
It
drink.
smells a little weird, but it's safe to drink. But it made me feel better because, oh, look, true story. Y'all know I keep it real. So I went down to wash my hands and I was like, I need to brush my teeth. What is happening? Genuinely worried. So thank you, Susan Lancho from Kentucky American, for letting us know it's not me.
I
wonder if it has properties that could be good for you. Maybe not. I think algae, some people take like supplements. You never know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's concerning when it's just all of a sudden appearing and you're like, what is the smell? And if I'm drinking it, if I'm ingesting it, is it harmful? Is it, it scares you.
Yeah,
That's
so
what my
no, they
mind
say
went.
it's completely safe. It's a seasonal thing. It's just Mother Nature, Mother Naturing. But I'm very glad for it because I was like,
Well, we're glad for you too, Sherelle.
Because,
It's not you, Sherelle.
It is not you.
Most neighborhoods, because I know ours is that way right now.
Okay,
It
yeah.
is not fresh.
well,
Yeah.
Smelling.
all of our water is doing a little thing.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So the talk of the town over in Wayne County. Some detention center inmates there get the award today for the biggest crime fail of the week. Jason Morin, an inmate at the jail, allegedly asked one of the jail employees to help him smuggle drugs and other contraband into the jail. And, well, of all the people he could ask, that's probably not the person he the jailer reported him, then planned a whole drug bust with the police to arrest the outside connection. And now the inmate is facing more charges, including engaging in organized crime, bribery, and several conspiracy charges. This is actually the bust that they made. So after they found out who was going to be the outside connect, they went and set up the deal with them, got the guy. Now everybody's facing more charges. Major crime fail.
Major brain fail. That was just not a smart.
Yeah.
No.
I'm not trying to tell people how to commit crimes, but out of all the people you could ask to be like your plug, like don't ask somebody whose job it is to keep you in the jail.
It seems like it makes sense. That seems logical, but sometimes logic fails us.
Yeah.
Ran out of options. That's all he had.
And you know, the addiction too. I mean, they're trying to get their drugs, so that shows you how strong the addiction is
Yes.
when you're
That's smart.
actually asking one of the sheriffs to help you with the smuggle
Yeah,
job.
that's a problem.
Yeah.
Oh, Lisa, look at you like humanizing it. See, I didn't, we were going to
making fun of them.
Lisa's like, but what about the addiction? No, that's real. But also with that large quantity of narcotics that they were trying to take in, that was obviously for trafficking as well.
It is.
So,
It is.
I mean, crime fail. I'm thinking we should start like this as a regular segment, the crime fail of the week.
Yes. I
Diamond
like
up on it.
I
Make
love
smart
it.
choices.
You guys let us know if you like that. All right, stay with us. Coming up after the break, a new report says women will not be equal with men for another 131 years. Let's talk about it.
Why sell your car at WeBuyAnyCar.com? because selling it yourself can be, well, you know.
So how many bodies does this car hold? Well, it's a 5-passenger car.
Right. Passengers.
Yeah.
Maybe even 6.
Avoid strange encounters. Come to WeBuyAnyCar.com instead. It's easy. You get in, get out, and get paid at a fair price.
Cha-ching.
Get your free online valuation now at
WeBuyAnyCar.com.
Thomas Rhett, Home Team Tour 23.
Half of me wants a cold.
June 22nd, Rupp Arena. Don't miss a night out with this country music superstar.
Baby,
With over 20 #1 hits. With Cole Swindell. And Nate Smith. On sale now at LiveNation.com. Thomas Rhett Live.
I owed the IRS $10,000.
I owed the IRS $20,000.
The IRS is the most powerful collection agency in the world. They do not give up until you pay. If you received a letter from the IRS or have not filed your tax returns, don't try to fight the IRS alone.
We couldn't sleep. We owed too much.
They put a lien on my house.
The IRS is powerful. They can garnish your wages and take your property. Call Good Friend Group Tax Relief Experts. Our agents can help you resolve your tax debt, usually for much less than you owe.
We were being audited. I called and a great big weight was lifted off my shoulders.
Call Good Friend Group Tax Relief Experts.
I qualified for the Fresh Start program. I paid less than I owed. They had my wage garnishment lifted fast.
Together, we can get the IRS off your back and reduce or eliminate your tax problem once and for all. Call Good Friend Group Tax Relief Experts. Your good friends for tax relief. 800-777-7777. 800-777-7777.
Let's Talk Kentucky is brought to you by Critchfield Meats.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. I'm Sherelle Robertson. We're here with the Let's Talk team. It's Lisa Hyde, Kim Dixon, Anna Tarullo's in for Susan Mills, and it is time for the countdown conversation.
All right.
This is the part of the show where we talk about as many topics as we possibly can in 6 minutes, and today's is aromatic. It's gonna be a good countdown combo. All right. So, I feel a little anxious. You feel a little anxious?
Always.
Always?
Well, a lot.
Yeah. Well, guess what? It's not just us. According to a new medical panel, they say that all of us should be getting screened for anxiety every year when we go to the doctor. Screened for both anxiety and depression. They're saying that folks under 65 should be getting this done because the rigors of everyday American life are screwing us up a little bit. And I do not disagree with this.
No, I don't disagree either. Honestly, anxiety and, in society, especially in our society today, it is a trigger for mental illness issues. So we should be having this tested for just like blood pressure or heart rate. When you go into the doctor's office, they test you immediately. This should be a part of that. I really believe that.
Mental health is our physical health as well, and everyone needs to be doing this. I think there was a study that said that at 65 or older, they didn't have enough results to say that it needed to happen, but I think everyone should.
Yes, I think
it's
so
so
too.
important for our health.
For me, I think the way that we live our lives is what's causing all of this. You wake up early in the morning, you get up, you brush your teeth, maybe you eat, you run out the door, you're rushing through traffic and listening to the news in the car, and it's terrible news. You get to work, you're working 8 to 12 hours a day, you get off work, you get home. Hopefully you have time to eat. If you're me, you run through Arby's, then you pick up the kids, take them to soccer practice, take them to this and that and the other place. You get home, maybe you have time to watch TV, and when you do, it's all bad stuff on TV. Like, our brains were not made for this kind of drama. Of course, we're anxious.
Yeah, I think anxiety levels have definitely risen, but I also think we're more open to the reality that so many people suffer from it. So I think why not get a leg out on diagnosing it early, especially in children, giving them the tools to kind of deal with it and taking away the stigma. If your doctor's bringing it up and you don't feel the need to have the courage to do so, I think that's fantastic.
Absolutely. So everybody, if your doctor's not asking you, have them do the screening. They have the questions. Okay, gender equality rankings in the U.S. fell significantly during the past year. This is due to a widening gap in political empowerment and health outcomes between men and women. This is according to a study released by the World Economic Forum. And additionally, the report said that worldwide it would take another 131 years for men and women to reach gender equality.
I'm curious about what is triggering this. I think in the United States, you said 12 points in 1 year. I know with different administrations, politically, I want to know all of the avenues that they're looking down towards what could be causing this and why and how do we change it?
Yeah.
That's frightening.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're looking at everything. They're looking at men and women in the workplace. They're looking at pay levels, pay gaps. But I think politically, we had a super eventful year for women in the worst kind of way. We had the Dobbs decision, which rolled back Roe versus Wade, and in many states that immediately triggered bans to reproductive care of all kinds. We are seeing legislatures now already making plans for next legislative session trying to ban things like birth control and Plan B. So, you know, and then we got gender issues around transgender and all of that. So, I mean, it's been a tough year for women. So that's a lot of why we're seeing this number go down in the U.S.
Scary.
This is absolutely horrifying. I feel like as women, we were making so much progress through the 60s, 70s, 80s, even the 90s, and it's all falling apart. I feel like we're going backwards, and I don't like it.
Yeah, I mean, it's shocking, the statistics on this as far as 131 years. I feel like, and with the U.S. dropping, we're what, ranked 43 out of all the countries, out of 131 countries, right? So, you know, to me, we should be leading this. Our country, you know, we carry other countries on our back. That's what we do. We need to be leading in this.
Yes. All right. That was depressing. Now on to something a little bit lighter or a little bit stinkier. So there was somebody on a plane, their feet not smelling the best. Some might say smelling the worst. And they decided to keep sticking them under the feet of the seat of the person in front of them. So the guy just got fed up and he poured soda on the stinky. Now, I don't condone this, but you know, planes and bad plane behavior, I feel like it's on the rise. Every time you turn around, there's a new TikTok video of like bad plane behavior. I mean, what is happening on the planes?
I do not understand this. I stand in solidarity with the soda man, okay? I mean, that is something that you can help. We don't go nose blind to our own feet, okay? Yeah. You whip off that shoe, you can smell your feet. Put your shoes back on. Don't stink, wash your feet, or you're gonna get soda all over your feet.
I know, it's just flat out rude, honestly. I mean, it's just rude. We have to share an entire plane together. Can we not keep our shoes on our feet for like an hour and a half? I mean, is it that impossible?
Nasty.
It's not your lounge or your private spa, you know?
You do not own this plane. I think I just go into these situations with very low expectations for the general public, the general population. I just brace myself. I know, I mean, occasionally it does get a little out of hand, but maybe that would trigger me. But normally I'm like, I'm not expecting a lot from these strangers I don't know. I'm not gonna be comfortable. Gonna grin and bear it.
So I can put up with everything. I can put up the person who falls asleep on me. I can put up with the baby crying. I can put up with the person eating aromatic food. I can even put up with stinky feet. But I cannot put up with the executive talking loud on the phone. Okay? Bob, do we have the progress report? Sir, if you do not get quiet down, we are trying to
land in this plane.
I can do everything but that. Shh. All right.
Oh, goodness.
Stay with us. Coming up after the break, Fayette County Attorney Angela Evans joins us at the table.
Next ET, we're sitting down with Tom Cruise.
Okay, I just want everyone to know that, okay?
The A-list actress he wants to work with next.
She is enormously talented.
Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on ABC 36.
Imagine a knife taking this much abuse and didn't need sharpening. Introducing the incredible NutriBlade knives. They're coated with granite stone non-stick and made of stainless steel, one of the hardest substances on Earth. Now everyone can chop, slice, and dice just like a pro. The Easy Grip rubberized handles deliver incredible control and accuracy to chop salads in seconds and cut frozen solid meat with ease and get razor-thin slices every time. The non-stick surface means food slides right off, and they're dishwasher safe. Plus, they'll stay razor sharp guaranteed. A complete set of chef knives can cost you hundreds, but today you can get this professional 6-piece set of NutriBlades for just $29.95. Order right now, and we'll even ship them to you free.
Now get your own NutriBlade knives from Granite Stone. The last knives you'll ever buy.
Call 1-800-628-9134 or go to buyNutriBlade.com.
COPD is harder on the folks around you, I think. My wife smoked, and she quit because she needs to be here to take care of me.
The people you love are worth quitting for. You can quit. For free help, call 1-800-QUIT-NOW.
Don't miss Mount Sterling in Bloom this Saturday from 10 to 2 at Main Street Park in beautiful downtown Mount Sterling. Flower demonstrations, opening day of the farmers market, art, live music by Nero's Fiddle, plus great shopping and dining specials. See you at Mount Sterling in Bloom this Saturday, 10 to 2.
I ought to slap this gavel on this thing. Gotcha! You ain't got no friends back there.
This is the thing.
Oh, you probably shouldn't have said that.
Judge Steve Harvey. New tonight, 8/7 Central on ABC.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. It's Sherelle Roberts here with the Let's Talk team and our special guest at the table, Fayette County Attorney Angela Evans. Hey!
Thank you for the invitation.
Well, we're glad to have you here. Welcome to our crazy show where we talk about politics and stinky feet.
The stinky feet, I'm done. No, you're better than I am. I couldn't do it.
All kinds of things.
I'm with you.
Yeah. So, folks, obviously, in Fayette County, you should definitely know who you are because you're now the county attorney, but you've also been a council person, an attorney in the city. You've done all kinds of things. So talk about just your journey. How did you get here?
Oh, goodness. I ask myself that every day. But no, I've always been someone who wanted to serve the community. I started as I majored in social work. So if that just tells you anything, I just wanted to help people. That's always been my journey. My parents were both educated. Mom was a teacher. Dad was an attorney as well. And I just knew I wanted to be in the discussion, in the conversation. So, law school, I decided I couldn't change the world. I couldn't fix someone's whole life, so social work wasn't my path. And then went to law school because I was going to fix the healthcare system. And, you quickly realize that takes a lot more than one person. But I just went on and did different things that I wanted to do, as a public defender. And that, again, brought social work and the law together for me. And just wanted to expand my legal career. And I tell people, though, that my resume makes sense now. Having been at the AG's office and having been on council and all of my different roles have just really brought me here to serve the citizens of Lexington. Because the county attorney's office does a whole lot of things. It covers anyone in Fayette County or coming through Fayette County could potentially find themselves in interacting with the office. So it really is something that I'm enjoying, and look forward to serving and implementing some of the things that I want to.
Yeah, it does make sense being, coming full circle for all the things that you've done. But you being there is historic right now. You are the first African-American woman to serve as the Fayette County Attorney. And so, gosh, being in that role, being who you are, bringing all your life experiences, what do you envision for this office, bringing kind of all of you to it?
Well, and I'll start by saying it's all of me. So anytime I've run for office or thought about running for office, I've never thought about being the first of anything. Certainly didn't think about being the first, African-American county attorney, period. But that's just, my nature. I just go things because, again, I just want to serve people. And, unfortunately, Lexington and in other states across the country, we're still lacking in that diversity in these high elected roles. So, I'm happy to be the first, but I ran to serve people and to serve the entire county, and that's what I want to do.
Yeah, that is fantastic. It really is. So let's talk a little bit about the crime rates. We know the crime rates are coming down, which is a great thing. But what are some of the challenges that remain in order moving forward with the crime rates?
Yeah, the challenges are, what they've always been. We do have a drug issue. We do have just the daily life. Things are more expensive now. People have financial issues. We still have children that, don't have role models, don't have supportive role models. We have people who are actually being predatory over our children, whether it's sexual or trying to join gangs. You know, we still have all of those social ills, and that brings back the social worker in me. That, you know, we'll have all those things, but you know, we now have a better understanding. We're talking about, you know, acknowledging anxiety earlier. That we're now coming to the time where we have those conversations and we acknowledge that there's issues within families, and that people come with different issues. You know, none of us are the perfect person, and we all make mistakes, and by the grace of God, there go I will admit that. And so we're talking about how to really impact people's lives and change it for the good. Because again, we know the social problems will be there, but we need to put more resources towards them, because, and we've seen that they just continue to snowball. And you know, with technology being what it is, it's just quicker access to create more of the social problems, or you know, find those ills that can seep their way into our households and never even thought about it.
Yeah.
Wow.
And to hear you talking about social determinants of outcome, social determinants related to crime, that's already a different perspective coming to this office. So we are glad to have you there, and thanks for being on the show today.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Everybody stay with us. Coming up after the break, being over 40 means you have some super skills that kids nowadays never will. Let's talk about it.
Hi, this is Todd with Haas & Haas Properties, and we buy houses for cash. If you own a house and want to sell it fast at a fair price, call us at 859-888-2200. We can pay cash and close in as little as 10 days. We buy houses in any condition and any price range in Fayette and surrounding counties. If you own property and want to sell it fast, call us today at 859-888-2200. That's 859-888-2200.
I'm Rebecca, and you might know me from reality TV. And this was my stubborn body fat that I just couldn't get rid of. But then I went to Sono Bello, and they permanently removed my body fat in just one visit.
It is so intensely gratifying for one visit to make this big of a change. It's amazing.
Sono Bello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently on your stomach, hips and thighs, back, and so much more.
It feels incredible to look down and it's flat. Thank you again, Sono Bello. I'm so happy.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation and find out how you can get $250 off instantly. Call 1-888-501-7304 or go to sonobello.com.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. I'm Sherelle Roberts, and today is What's Trending, but we really should call this the Time Machine. We're going to call this segment the Time Machine, because if you were born before the 1990s, you likely have a set of skills that kids nowadays know nothing about. We got a little video to show you the first one. Look at this. Remember the rotary phone?
Yes.
Put your finger in there. But do you remember if you dialed it too fast, your finger could get caught up in there? The worst pain ever, okay? I used to love it, but remember you used to play with it, you quit playing with the phone. Stop.
The clicking, the dialing sound just sounded so cool.
It was so satisfying.
I know. I don't know what it was.
Okay, the next one, Angela's got it. Look, do you all remember this? The fortune.
Sorry.
The fortune cookie, like, this was a rite of passage for young girls.
It really was. No, I know. I was envious of people who could make those. I could never make that.
I didn't make them. Yeah, I just played with them.
It would tell us all kinds of good stuff, too. Who your husband was going to be.
Are we gonna go through this? Are there real fortunes in here?
There are real fortunes. There's real fortunes in there.
They're real fortunes because Kim made it.
Okay.
It is my gift to you.
So, okay. So we're gonna start.
Let's do red.
Okay. Well,
R-E-D.
That's our,
Yep.
Okay. 1, 2, 5, 6.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And then you peek in.
Okay.
You peek into 5.
Let's see what we got.
Oh, yeah. So we go in
What's
here.
in there?
There were more numbers. See, I've forgotten.
And
I'm
it's
so
It's been
old.
a while since we've
Okay,
had
what does it say?
Oh, you will find $10.
Come on, somebody.
Yes. Where is that $10, girl?
And you know I need it.
I never got that. Where's she going to find it?
All right, then we got another one. Kim's got this one. Remember when you had to unroll all of the curls in the telephone and get them all going the same way?
I think a lot of news photogs were born from that kind of work.
I think so.
I love how long it is.
That was the biggest pain. Yeah, and you'd have to hang the phone
Look, I
like
did it.
that.
I already
and
did
straighten
it. I already did it.
Yeah.
I'm good at this. I love doing this. Stand on the kitchen table and drop the receiver down onto the floor. Look at that. I bet I can get this in just a few more seconds.
Right? Yes. Very nice work. I did it. She's been practicing all morning.
We've got the curl down combo. Yeah. So, and then last one, when you had to put the little covers on your textbooks made out of paper bags.
But then you could doodle. You could doodle all over those.
That's one.
Oh, those are great.
What's trending? The time machine. These aren't real actual skills that are getting us anywhere in life now, but it feels good. All right. So we like to end every show by talking about a woman we're talking about. Today's woman is Stephanie Spires. She's an entrepreneur, a philanthropist, a child and family advocate, and she's the president and chief executive officer of Women's Entrepreneur Lex. It's a group that brings together women business owners to network and get it done so that they can do more in our community and more for their businesses. Stephanie Spires, you are a woman worth talking about. Congratulations.
Yeah. Look at her.
All right, everybody. That was a fun show.
That was.
Let's go do some more old people stuff after this. We'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good day.
Bye, everyone.